Hey friends, this is Dr. Brendan Cochran coming to you from Interactive Health Clinic. One of the things I wanted to address today is there's a controversial article saying coconut oil is poison. You may have seen it on the internet, you may have seen it in the news. I wanted to tell you this is another article kind of to hit against the fat advocacy groups or the ketogenic groups. Just to confuse the public is what basically we're seeing. One of the things I wanted to share with you clinically is in healthy moderations, coconut oil can be very beneficial for people with neurological conditions or any other areas of the body that require high demand of fat. We should not be afraid of saturated fat. However, the quality of saturated fat is important. So excessive consumption of, say, animal saturated fat, fried saturated fats, can be dangerous to you. And depending on the person's body terrain can also be dangerous. So what do I mean by that? Well, most of my patients that I see that are ketogenic or modified ketogenic diets have the optimal lipid profile, triglyceride profile, BAP and HRV, which is basically a measure of how your blood vessels are functioning. When you compare that to the patient that comes into my office, if they're on a heavy processed food, heavy carbohydrate, sugar diet, which we commonly see, those people are failing miserably in their lipids and triglycerides. So if I'm trying to pick between the two, I'd prefer my patient be on a higher fat diet, keeps them full. We typically see that they aren't going to have those issues. Now, if I'm to analyze a person who, say, is a heavy processed food, heavy carbohydrate person, and they're adding also a lot of saturated fats, now we're going to have more of a problem because now we're in a pretty high insulin environment, and adding those extra saturated fats on an already terrain that is messed up with reactive oxygen species, high insulin levels, those saturated fats aren't going to be as helpful in that scenario. So bottom line here is when we look at articles, there's never one variable. It really is about the body terrain. So get out the processed foods, cut it out of your diet. If it's not real foods, you're not shopping around the outside, it's not good for you. Don't do it. If you like the ketogenic diet, it is a really good strategy for people to get healthy and lose weight. However, there are ways to abuse it as well. If you want more information on this, please click below. Hit the like button if you like that. Come and see us at Interactive Health Clinic. We have practitioners here that are willing to help you and ready to help.